Hello everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Kevin Miller, and I want to share with you today two videos. The first one is Evolution versus God, and the second one is Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed. Now, I didn't come up with that one. That's just what the author Ben Stein came up with that title, I guess, or either maybe it was the writer himself. And get this, folks, his name is Kevin Miller. My name is Kevin Miller, but it was not me. So anyway, I wish I could take credit for that, but it wasn't me, and I'm pretty sure that person is getting all of the good results from that film. But it's a documentary on proving the existence of a higher power, a divine power, and there's a lot of people that's out there that try to put out an agenda that there is no design given by a higher power. When you look at the makeup of the human race or the universe, scientists, there are many scientists out there that has agreed and concluded that there has to be a higher power. So anyway, there's another film out that I want to show you first. It's called Evolution versus God, and it's a film that is done by a evangelical, I believe he's a pastor named Ray Comfort, and he's gone out to interview I would say several people who has actually wrote many books on evolution, the theory of evolution, the theory of Darwinism. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the films on, and I hope you can not just watch the promos, which is what I'm going to show you. It's not the actual films itself. They're just a few minutes long to talk about the film, and these were actually in news medias. The one that I'm going to show you, Evolution versus God, was on CBN News Network. So I'm going to show you that one first. But please, if you're not viewing this on my Greatest King Who Ever Lived page, please check it out. Feel free to check it out. I would love for you to go to my page called The Greatest King Who Ever Lived. I have actually wrote a book called The Greatest King Who Ever Lived, and you're welcome to purchase a copy of that. You can find it on Amazon.com or BarnesandNobles.com. But anyway, with all ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you that film. And also, feel free to like my page. Again, go to Facebook and just type in The Greatest King Who Ever Lived. And my page should come up, and we have also many videos that we're going to be constantly posting on there. A lot of writing and so forth. So view it possibly, if you can, every week. Alright, thank you, and enjoy. Hope you enjoy watching these documentaries. You can also go to the sites that they recommend to download the Evolution versus God video. It won't be available until August 7th for free for you to be able to watch. You can watch it on YouTube for free, but if you want to download it now, you can go to the website that they provide you with, and you can download it for a cost. But if you don't want to pay for it, you can easily just wait till the 7th of August, and it should come out for you to watch it on YouTube for free. The other one, produced by Ben Stein, Expelled, it's been out since 2008, and you're welcome to go to YouTube right now and be able to view it and watch it in its full attire. So anyway, I'll let you go ahead and watch the film. Thank you.
Best-selling author and TV co-host Ray Comfort has a new movie out, Evolution versus God. A supporter of intelligent design, Comfort says the film will disprove Darwinian evolution. According to Christian News Service, one reviewer said the film is, quote, absolutely devastating. If it were a boxing match, the referee would have stopped the interviews with all of those people, including the professors. Take a look.
Imagine visiting some of the world's most prestigious universities, interviewing top evolutionary scientists, atheists, and holding their feet to the fire until it's clear that there is no evidence for Darwinian evolution, that it's not scientific.
We have thousands of examples. Can you give me one? I can give you thousands. Just one. To summarize, the observable evidence that you give me for Darwinian evolution is bacteria becoming bacteria. Still bacteria. There's no change of kinds.
Earlier, I spoke with Ray Comfort about this film and how he confronted the defenders of evolution with arguments for intelligent design. Well, Ray, for the movie, you took a camera to USC and UCLA and say that you now have 4 very serious scientists on camera who, when their feet were held to the fire, could not provide scientific evidence for Darwinian evolution. Tell us about that.
It's a very bold claim to make, but it is absolutely true. We have an exciting 36 minutes. In the first 16 minutes, you will see evolution unmasked. It is absolutely unscientific. It can't be substantiated. It rests on nothing but blind faith. And that's the exact opposite of what atheists and evolutionists say. They say intelligent design people have got blind faith, they reject science. No, it's the exact opposite, and this movie proves it to be true. We had over 1,000 people download it yesterday, and it really showed us, our website crashed. It really shows us that Christians are seeing the seriousness of the subject, because, when someone believes in evolution, that opens up a wonderful door to every sinful pleasure you can imagine. If there's no God, and we're merely primates, then anything goes. Homosexuality goes, lesbianism goes, fornication, adultery, pornography, and that's why this is so embraced by this generation. So we're very excited. In fact, I'm so excited about this movie, I can't sleep at night. Seriously.
All right. Well, another high-profile atheist and scientist, P.Z. Myers, called you a liar. Myers, who appears in the movie, said, quote, Ray Comfort is pushing his new creationist movie with a lie. What's your response to him?
Well, this is just the beginning. You're going to see ad hominems. That is, when you cannot have an argument against your opponent, you take him down, you take his character down, and they're going to have an attack on my character. It's already begun, but I'm ready for it. This is a battle, and I'm just so encouraged that so many atheists are so intimidated when they see just the promo. They are scared silly because they're going to be unmasked. The emperor has no clothes. This exposes evolution for what it is. And another exciting and encouraging thing is Answers in Genesis are having the world premiere at this month at their mega conference in Tennessee, and we're very excited about that because this is 88 years to the month that the Scopes trial took place. And this is a reversal of the Scopes trial. This is where evolution is going to be seen to be unscientific and resting on nothing but faith.
All right, interesting. Well, downloads of Evolution versus God are available right now, and it will be released on DVD and YouTube August 7th. How can our viewers download the film, Ray?
They just go to evolutionversusgod.com. And they can see little pictures there and read little bits about the movie while they're there.
Okay, but they can't see it until August 7th, right?
If they download it, they can see it today, but they can see it August the 7th freely on YouTube and get the DVDs to give out throughout this whole dying world.
All right, Ray Comfort, and the movie is called Evolution versus God, coming soon, August 7th. So great to have you on the show today. Thanks and God bless.
Thank you.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. After all, even though I've done my time in the classroom as student and as teacher, I'm better known as a writer, public speaker, social activist, game show host, even a speechwriter for Presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. Life has been very good to me, and I'm very grateful. Like most people, I also have questions, very big questions, like how did we get here? Where are we going? Is there a meaning and purpose in life? Or are we, the universe, and everything in it, merely the result of pure dumb fate and chance? For most of my life, I believe the answers to these questions were fairly straightforward. Everything that exists was created by a loving God. That includes rocks, trees, animals, people, really everything. All along, I've been well aware that other people, very smart people, believe otherwise. Rather than God's handiwork, they see the universe as the product of random particle collisions and chemical reactions. And rather than regard humankind as carrying the spark of the divine, they believe we're nothing more than mud animated by lightning. Somehow, that mud found a way to grow, reproduce, swim, crawl, breathe, walk, and eventually think. I have no problem if people want to believe that sort of thing. After all, we believe in a free society. This isn't Nazi Germany. People are entitled here to believe and say whatever they want about belief in God and the development of life. At least, that's what I used to think. This is Dr. Richard von Sternberg, mild-mannered research scientist. Until 2005, he also edited a small scientific journal affiliated with the Smithsonian Institution in Washington until he published an article by this man. As a result, Dr. Sternberg quickly found himself the object of a massive campaign that smeared his reputation and came close to destroying his career.
After the publication of the Meyer article, the climate changed. It moved from being chilly to being outright hostile. Shunned, yes, and discredited. What I'm asking for is the freedom to follow the evidence wherever it leads.
What was so damning about this article? Nothing, as far as I could tell. It merely suggested that perhaps we aren't mud animated by lightning after all. Dr. Meyer argued that there are signs of intelligent design in nature. The digital code in our DNA could not have come about by accident. Instead of a cosmic mistake, he says the evidence seems to indicate that we are the product of a higher intelligence. Publishing Dr. Meyer's paper would not have been an issue if we were living in the time of Galileo or Einstein. But unfortunately for Dr. Sternberg, we live in a very different era. This is the era of Darwin, and in such an era, those who challenge the status quo seldom go unpunished. As I investigated this situation, I discovered Dr. Sternberg is far from alone. Many other scientists face similar persecution. They're losing their jobs, they can't get tenure, they're denied publication in scientific journals, and they're openly ridiculed and ostracized by their peers, all for questioning Darwin.
It's the kind of thing where you just learn to keep your mouth shut.
I have been told to shut up.
We were accused of being diabolical, theocratic conspirators who were trying to force religion into the classroom.
It isn't just scientists attacking these guys either. The media's in on it, the courts, the educational system, everyone's after them. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, these guys are asking some pretty dangerous questions, suggesting that Darwinism is not only improbable, it might actually be dangerous. I should know better than to ask such questions. After all, I've been warned.
On the whole, they're not scientists. Intelligent design is not a research program.
And that's all propaganda.
They're distracting you from what's important.
As a scientist, I am pretty hostile to a rival doctrine
The more I thought about the situation, the more I wondered why we tolerate free speech in every other area of the society, but not here. What makes this situation so different? In my experience, people who are confident in their ideas are not afraid of criticism. So that tells me the Darwinists are afraid. They're hiding something.
We're so schizophrenic. We talk about things being designed and optimized, but then when you ask us, especially in public, we're all about defending neo-Darwinism.
I now realize it's my duty to get the word out, to warn others before it's too late. So I'm going to begin by warning you. Feel free to watch this film if you must, and I hope you do. But you've got to know that doing so could land you in a heap of trouble. Some of you are going to lose your friends for watching this film. Some of you may even lose your jobs. In fact, if you're a scientist with any hope of a future, I suggest you leave right now. College or high school students, especially teachers, legislators, journalists, anyone else with a stake in this debate should probably leave right now as well. But if you do leave, will anyone be left to fight this battle? Anyone? Anyone?